Welcome, everyone, to this week astrology for the week of December 8th to December 14th. I hope everybody's doing well and having a wonderful day. Let's talk about this week. But before we do, hey, Casmar, nice to see you. I wanted to ask you, Casmar, is it okay to put eggnog in coffee, especially iced coffee? I'm just curious to know what you think. You let me know if you can. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Joshua the Psychic. You can check out my website, psychicsun.com, for my services. Make this your year to shine with readings, long-term coaching, and even gift certificates for everyone on your holiday list. So let's talk about what happened this past week, okay? Or if you're catching this live, what's happening today. Venus will be entering Aquarius on Friday, December 6th. And this is going to help us experience a fresh and unconventional influence in our relationships and values. So between December 6th and January 2nd, with Venus in Aquarius, we're going to be encouraged to embrace individuality and authenticity. So it should be quite nice. Aquarian things are going to be popular, and it'll be important to really connect with friends. Remember, the basis of any relationship, I think, is friendship. And Aquarius is all about friendship. We also have Mars going retrograde today. And this is essentially going to help us to slow down and reassess our energy and actions. When Mars is retrograde, we need to reflect on our past efforts, refine our strategies, and approach challenges with patience. A big thing with Mars retrograde, it's a good time to really ask yourself, okay, am I angry? And to really explore and investigate that. Like, why are you angry? Why do you feel like you need to be angry if you are angry? And really going beneath the surface. What's that emotion underneath that anger? Because Mars is retrograding in Leo, it could be a matter of you feel as if you're angry, or you're angry because you're not being recognized, you're not being celebrated, you're not allowing yourself to really shine, right? Or you're not feeling as if you're able to shine. So Mars retrograde is a time to really reflect also on how we use our Mars energy. How do we get inspired? How do we use our get up and go? How can we establish more stamina? If you have already started, for instance, a workout regime, this is a good time to double down on it. It's not a great time to start something new or something that requires a tremendous amount of energy during this period. Mars will be retrograde until February 23rd. So, yeah, we'll talk more about this as the weeks go on. And last but not least, before we get to our current week, Neptune goes direct on Saturday, December 7th, and it will stay direct until July 4th. So this is going to help us see more clearly. It's going to bring more clarity to our dreams and our intuition. It's going to encourage us to reconnect with our spiritual and creative selves, allowing inspiration to flow freely. So if you have strong Neptune in your chart, this is really going to be good for you. If you're a creator, if you're into spirituality, if you utilize your imagination on a regular basis, this is going to be very, very helpful. Do note that, yes, Neptune will be direct from December 7th to July 4th. But on March 30th, 2025, Neptune will enter Aries. So we're going to be having a lot of Aries, Mars, energy. So it's going to be helpful with Mars retrograde. So we really understand how we employ that energy. Hey, Joker, December 14th birthday. Is that you? Happy birthday. What a great birthday. Oh, thank you, Casmar. I appreciate that. So, yeah, Neptune's turning direct. So, oh yeah, let me know. Would you put eggnog in coffee? That's my big question. I know I could look it up, but I figured since I was going live, I might want to ask Casmar or anybody else who has a recommendation. I tried some oat milk in my coffee, some gingerbread oat milk, which is very, very strange for me because usually I like my coffee black. But now I'm thinking like, what about eggnog? Could eggnog go? Oh, it's a no. Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. No to eggnog and coffee. All right, I'll just have my eggnog by itself then, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it. Oh, I do too. I drink my coffee usually black, but I don't know. Celebrating holidays, I kind of like some Baileys now again, especially mint Baileys. Really tasty. Not in the morning, although you never know. You never know. So on Sunday, December 8th, we're of course under our waxing moon phase from our November 30th new moon in Sagittarius. So the new moon phase is all about drawing stuff in, right? We're drawing stuff in. We're focusing our intentions, what we want to manifest over the next 6 months. And Sunday, of course, is the sun's day. It connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life, do those things that light you up with joy. And your moon will be in Pisces on Sunday. Keywords for Pisces include compassionate, intuitive, artistic, empathetic, sensitive, imaginative, selfless, escapist, idealistic, romantic, adaptable, and kind. Pisces are very kind people. They're really into sharing because Pisces are the most evolved sign of the zodiac. They get the law of one, how we're all connected. So if I give to you, I'm actually giving to me as well, right? So enjoy that beautiful, mystical, magical energy. Oh my goodness, what? I didn't know they had such a thing as white chocolate Godiva. Oh, I'm going to have to definitely get that. White chocolate Godiva? Oh, is that a drink or are we talking like the actual chocolates? I love Baileys. I like especially mint Baileys. I'm going to have to do that. I didn't know that could I get a box of white Godiva? That'd be amazing. Although I hate to break it to you, white chocolate technically from what I've heard is not real chocolate. I know. Very, very sad. Additionally, on Sunday, the 8th of December, 8 numerologically represents power and material success. It signifies ambition, authority, and efficiency, balancing achievement with ethical conduct. And as if that wasn't enough, it's National Brownie Day. Indulge in the warm, gooey delight of brownies, rich, chewy, and oh so satisfying. The perfect treat to savor and let your worries melt away, one bite at a time, but no nuts. I like nuts, but I don't like nuts in my brownies, especially walnuts. I don't think they do a thing. So have some brownies. Oh, okay. So okay, there's a white chocolate liqueur. I think that's how you say it. Liqueur or liquor? Liqueur? Okay, I'll have to try that. That sounds amazing. That actually might be better than the mint Baileys that I want to try or I want to have. Brownies should be soft, absolutely. Yeah, I don't like walnuts in my brownies. They really bother me. But these brownies look really, really good. So yeah, we'll have to have some brownies on Sunday to celebrate National Brownie Day. And on Monday, the 9th of December, we're, of course, under our waxing moon phase from our November 30th new moon in Sag. So we're pursuing paths to miracles. Remember, all miracles are based on love. So if you want to experience more miracles, love yourself, love your neighbor, love your people in your life, love the songs you listen to, the movies you watch, etc. And Monday is the moon's day, the most sensitive, porous day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care, nurture your subconscious mind. Don't give yourself the luxury of a negative thought on the moon's day. Your subconscious is listening. It always is, but particularly on Monday. And your moon will be in Pisces on Monday until 8:37 a.m. East, which is bringing an intuitive and dreamy vibe to our early Monday morning. And then come 8:37 a.m. East, the moon will shift to Aries, which is going to ignite bold energy, perfect for taking initiative and embracing new challenges. But remember, Mars is retrograde, so don't go too fast with Mercury retrograde. When in doubt, leave it out. Have an outlet for frustration or aggression or your anger. You want to have some healthy outlets. Not only is Mars retrograde, not only is Mercury retrograde, but it is the holiday season. And the holidays, folks, well, they bring out the best and the worst of us. So keep that in mind and be patient with other people if you can help it. Additionally, 9 on Monday, embodies humanitarianism and compassion. It signifies empathy, generosity, and idealism. Think universal love with a global perspective. A global perspective. And it's Christmas card day. Ho, ho, ho. It's time to spread the cheer. Grab your cards, jot heartfelt notes, and get them in the mail. You don't want to be late with your Christmas cards, so get them in the mail on December 9th. Share the joy of this season with loved ones near and far. And if you're in a really festive mood and you want to send something else, well, give them the gift that everyone wants this holiday season. That's the gift of insight. You can get a gift certificate for a psychic astrology reading in any denomination you wish, and it will be designed per your specification, whether you're into Christmas or Hanukkah or just a non-denominational card. And the link to that is in the description below. What is this? Factual truth. What is the best website for a birth chart? I like where you put date and time. Okay, yeah, I would go to astro.com. I think that would be good. I just do that. Let me just put that in here for you. Astro.com should do it. Let me see if I have another one for you. Yeah, free astrology chart. There's like a few I use. Yeah, I'm obviously have a program, but if I ever need to. Yeah, also what I like actually, my favorite one is astrocharts.com. This one. I would go with that one too. I like that one. It's a cleaner interface. Yeah, so enjoy that. Additionally, on Tuesday, the 10th of December, of course, we're under our waxing moon phase. We're focusing on what we want. In law of attraction, there's no other main rule. We get what we focus on. So keep in mind, in front of mind, everything that you want, right? That's why vision boards are so important. Because at the end of the day, what are you doing? You're getting comfortable with your desires. Because what happens is we consciously think, oh, I want this. But realistically, if we were comfortable with it, we'd already have it. So you want to get comfortable with what it is that you want being in your life, and you want to align with that, because sometimes we get, as strange as it might sound, addicted to our problems. This becomes our issue, it becomes ingrained in our heads, and we can't get on the other side of it. So you want to get comfortable being in the vicinity of the solution, right? Good thing to remember is if you're having an issue or more than one issue, you got to think, okay, well, if this was resolved, what would I then do? And then you go about your business, because then you're getting on the other side of the problem, as opposed to what most of us do is we get focused on the problem, and that becomes our identity. And then we can't get out of it because we're almost addicted to that self-construct. I am a person who has this particular problem. You got to get on the other side of it. So whatever it is that you're wanting or anything that's troubling you, consider what you would feel and how you would be and what you would do if it had been resolved. It's all resolved now. Just say that to yourself, and maybe that'll help. So, action-oriented Mars rules your day on Tuesday, ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative, even a new identity. Saying, you know, I had this problem for a while, and I'm stepping into a new vibration. Your moon will be in Aries, doubling the Mars energy on Tuesday. Keywords for Aries include adventurous and energetic, pioneering, courageous, enthusiastic, confident, dynamic, quick-witted, passionate, and proactive. And numerologically, 10 on Tuesday symbolizes completion and renewal. It signifies accomplishment, innovation, and transition, merging endings with new beginnings. And are you picking up some good vibrations? Because on this day in 1966, the Beach Boys topped the U.S. singles chart with the song Good Vibrations, marking their third #1 hit in the country, a great song. And what's interesting is that it actually came out in 1966, but on December 10th, when it was a little cold. And even in LA, it's a little chilly here. Well, chilly in LA. But I think it's interesting that such a beachy song, I mean, all the Beach Boys songs are very, beach and summertimey. But this one was really popular and got to #1 in December. So enjoy your good vibrations. Maybe listen to that song as you tap into those vibrations, as you tap into those good vibrations. It could be a nice little hint to your subconscious to align with what you want, right? And on Wednesday, the 11th of December, which is crazy to say, it just is strange that it's already December. We're, of course, under our waxing moon. We're taking inspired action, pursuing our desires, and manifesting our intentions. So, also on Wednesday, Mercury, planet of communication, rules your day. Expect lots of correspondences. Be flexible. You may want to pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day, particularly with Mercury retrograde. You want to give yourself extra time. If you're traveling this season, especially prior to the 15th of December, or excuse me, prior to the 17th, Mercury goes direct on the 15th of December, but those 2 days after the retrograde are really not that great. So you want to make sure that you're giving yourself extra time to get places, give yourself extra time to finish projects. Better to under promise and over deliver. Sure, I can get it to you by that point. Well, maybe you won't. Might be nice to give yourself an extra day or two as opposed to promising something when you're and putting yourself under the gun, right? So pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room. Your moon will be in Aries until 10:54 a.m. East on Wednesday, which is a energetic and pioneering vibe. And then come 10:54 a.m. East, the moon will shift to Taurus, which is so nice. That shift from Aries to Taurus is really nice because you get so much done under the Aries moon. And then Taurus comes and you get to just relax a little bit. The Taurus moon come 10:54 a.m. East on Wednesday is ideal for building security and enjoying life's comforts. I mean, what are we here for, right? You want to enjoy the finer things in life. You want to enjoy your senses. So the rule of thumb typically is on the Aries moon or during the moon in Aries, we start stuff, right? And then when the moon enters Taurus, we either nurture that stuff that we started or we finalize it. We bring it to completion. So keep that in mind. That should be really nice. Happy Friday, Pam. Pam, I won't try to pronounce your name. I want to say Lopez, but it's not Lopez. Lopes? Is it Lopes? Happy Friday. I'm late. We'll have to go back to the beginning. That's okay, Pam. That's okay. Yes, Kelsey, I can take a question. So additionally, on your Wednesday, with your beautiful Taurus moon, come 10:54 a.m. East, numerologically on Wednesday, 11 represents inspiration and intuition. It signifies idealism, visionary insights, and alignment. Enlightenment, maybe alignment too. Balancing dreams with reality. Remember, there is an alignment with 11, right? Because it's the same number. Any number of the same digits is a master number. So it's master number 11. And if you don't have your Christmas tree up, well, you can put on a little bit of Brenda Lee. As you get your Christmas tree, you'll listen to the car and get your tree in the house and decorate it and rock around it because it's Brenda Lee's birthday. Little Miss Dynamite, apparently she had been called. She's famed for rocking around the Christmas tree, one of my favorite Christmas songs. And I'm sorry. So sorry. She sang that too, earning her a place in multiple halls of fame. So celebrate Brenda Lee. Of course, she's a Sagittarius, rocking around the Christmas tree. Of course, she's a Sagittarius. No surprise there. So enjoy your Wednesday. And on Thursday, no tree yet? Okay, well, there's still time. There's still time, but listen to some Brenda Lee. You'll have to. That'd be great. So on Thursday, the 12th, this is 12-12. Oh, wow. 12-12 and 24, because 12 times 2 is 24. So that's an interesting numerology on Thursday. Lots of abundance, right? Because you got the cross sum of 12 is 3, and then the cross sum of 24 is 6. So that's like a double 3. Very abundant day on Thursday. Plus, it's Jupiter's day. Most abundant day of the week, which rules luck, abundance, and expansion and growth. So it's time to think big and doubt your limits on Thursday. Go beyond your stretch, stay loose, and you can expand and grow. And your moon on Thursday will be in Taurus. Keywords for Taurus include reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, stable, determined, sensual, warm-hearted, and loyal. I love myself a Taurus moon. Moon is very happy in Taurus. And 12 numerologically embodies wholeness and education. It signifies experience, knowledge, and introspection, blending learning with self-awareness. And you got an opposition on Thursday. Oh boy, Venus in Aquarius. Venus newly in Aquarius will oppose Mars, which is retrograding in Leo. So there'll be this dynamic pull between independence and passion. You'll be balancing individuality with bold expressions of love and desire. Shia LaBeouf, is that how you say his name? I don't really like him that much. And I don't know his name or how to say his name. But yeah, you might want to watch him. He's a great actor, from what I gather. Hey, it has been a while. Nice to see you, American legend. I hope you're doing well. And what is this? We have a question. I have a work trip next week. How will it go? Not sure how best to ask the question. Well, how about we say, what does Kelsey need to know about this work trip? What does Kelsey need to know about this work trip? How will it go? How will Kelsey's work trip go? Let's see. How will Kelsey's work trip go? 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 Let's see. How will your work trip go? Let's see. Well, it's interesting. There's gonna be a lot of information that winds up happening during this trip, like a lot of communications. And you just balance it. Just there's a lot of energy going on around there. So there might be a lot of conclusions and people saying this, and it's gonna be quite a informative time. Like, you're going to get a lot of information, and there's going to be a lot of people that are saying a lot of different things. It's going to be some kind of conclusion. For you in particular, I think you'll be holding on to what you have, with the Four of Pentacles. But at the end of the day, whatever the work trip is about, there is going to be this sense of like moving on, you wanting to move on. So there's a lot of activity. This is going to be a very, very important trip. It's very stable. You get 2 8s and a 4, and 8 is, the half of 8 is 4, right? So there's a lot of stability here, but the stability comes with a certain amount of change. There's going to be some kind of finale there. You want to hold on to what you have, but there might be some things in terms of this trip, particularly in regard to your work, that you're just over. Because the 8 of Cups is like, you're sick of the rat race, you're moving on. It's interesting that it comes before, or comes after a card that is holding on to what you have. So I'd say the big message for you is there's going to be some conclusions. There's going to be a lot of information this trip. Hold on to what you have, but there's going to be something about work that you might be moving on. You might be holding on to your job, and then with the 8 of Cups being like, okay, I got to find a way out. This might be your swan song. You might be determined to move on. So I hope that helps. And thank you for your super chat. What is this? Oh, I have always been kind and open-hearted. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you. Okay, so it is, just so you know, LaBeouf? LaBeouf? Okay. LaBeouf? LaBeouf? LaBeouf. It might be LaBeouf. Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. So, listen to or watch some LaBeouf. What is his name? Shia? I forget his name. I have a block because a part of me doesn't like him for whatever reason. In any case, on Friday the 13th, you get a waxing moon on Friday. So you're taking inspired action, pursuing your desires, manifesting your intentions. Venus, planet of love, rules your day on Friday. So be sure to stay in the vibration of gratitude, spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing that every day, of course, but particularly on Friday. Celebrate your blessings, celebrate you, and celebrate others, especially your honey bunny. Maybe you'll curl it by the fire and roast chestnuts. That might be nice on Friday the 13th. Your moon will be in Taurus until 12:21 a.m. East on Friday, bringing a nice extra dose of Venetian energy to your Friday, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So that's going to give you a nice grounding and nurturing 21 minutes of your Friday. So then when you wake up on Friday, the moon will shift to Gemini, which is going to spark your curiosity and your adaptability. The Gemini moon is going to be perfect for learning and engaging in lively conversations. And 13 numerologically on Friday represents transformation and renewal, of course. It signifies resilience, innovation, and change. Think rebirth with overcoming challenges. And I'm excited about this on Friday. It's National Cocoa Day. So you can warm up with a cozy cup of rich, creamy cocoa. Perfect for soothing your soul on a chilly day. Top it off with marshmallows or whipped cream for a sweet treat. You don't have to ask me twice. I love myself some cocoa. So enjoy some hot cocoa for yourself on Friday. That should be good. You could watch A Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that could be really good, especially if you have some hot cocoa. You know, that could be a lot of fun. So enjoy your Friday the 13th. And on Saturday, the 14th of December, of course, we're now under our waxing moon phase. So focus on what you want, not what you don't want. All miracles are based on love. So love more and get your miracles. Go on and take them. And your day's planetary ruler on Saturday is Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. It pays to set yourself up for success for the week ahead. So get your ducks in a row on Saturday. Your moon will be in Gemini. So in addition to getting your ducks in a row, you'll probably be doing something else. Maybe you'll be visiting a neighbor. Maybe you'll have some eggnog with a neighbor. That might be fun. Or you might be doing some Christmas shopping. It's a versatile day with your Gemini moon on Saturday. Keywords for your Gemini moon on Saturday include adaptable, curious, versatile, communicative, witty, intellectual, energetic, youthful, lively, and social. And numerologically on Saturday, it's the 14th. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, almost halfway done December. 14 on Saturday embodies freedom and exploration. It signifies adaptability, curiosity, and adventure, merging wanderlust with resourcefulness. And that word wanderlust is very Sagittarius. It's tough to be with the Sagittarius. They are wanderers, but we love them nonetheless. And on this day in 1939, Gone with the Wind, starring, of course, Vivian Leigh and Clark Gable, premiered in Atlanta, Georgia, bringing Margaret Mitchell's Civil War era novel to life. So, if you are looking for a movie, you could watch the Gone with the Wind, although you might want to, really get comfortable, right? Because this is a long movie. I mean, what is it, like 10 hours or something like that? So when I was growing up, I think it was my mom who had the video for it, but I think they were 2 videos. They were so long. I think they just run out, right? I think it's a very long movie, So watch some Gone with the Wind. It's a classic. Just get comfortable. Maybe you'll do that with brownies and cocoa. That could be really, really good. You love Gone with the Wind? Oh, that's good. I have not seen all of it. I couldn't do it. Oh, and what is this American legend? I don't believe that Christianity and astrology are diametrically opposed. I actually think they complement each other. Well, yeah. If you think about it, the Last Supper with the 12 apostles, well, they're all assigned to the 12 different zodiac signs. I don't know if you knew that or not, but they are. So, yeah, definitely. Additionally, I think that we did it, folks. Thanks so much for joining me. Do check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you. You want to make this your year to shine, and if you need any help, I can certainly help with that. Check out my website, psychicsun.com, for readings, long-term coaching for 2025, a game changer for sure, as well as gift certificates, the gift that everyone wants, the gift of insight. Thanks so much for joining me all in the chat, and if you're catching the replay, thanks for watching as well. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I will see you next week. Take good care. Bye-bye.